Alright, so this is a second part review of this Toyota Vitz 3-cylinder year 2011, and I'll be mainly focusing on the controls for the door, for the front door, the controls here, the two back doors, the front door here, the airbag system located right here and here, and also the seat belt system, how it operate, and the sensor that should be in the seat right here. So this is what this video is mainly about. So this is a 2011 3-cylinder Toyota Vitz, and first let us look at the controls for the door and window. So here we have only two controls on the driver side of the door, and this one is for the passenger, this one is for the driver window. And you notice that we have a central locking system here. So this is open, close. This one is for the window for the passenger side. Now whenever you press the button, the passenger has no control over the window. So that's the purpose of this button here. So let us go around to the passenger at the back to look at the two back doors to see what winding system that we have around here for the window. So here we have manual winders. So this is the one of them on the right side, and this is the one on the left side. So for the two back doors we have manual winders for them. Now next thing is that we're going to look at the airbag system. So the airbag system is located for the driver in the steering right here, and for the passenger it is located right here. Now the thing with the airbag is that both of them are activated at the same time. So in the event that there is an accident, whether a passenger is in the passenger seat or not, the passenger airbag and also the driver airbag will be activated. So both of them are controlled in a similar way. Regards the seat belt, now for the driver seat belt, if the driver is driving and the seat belt is not on, there will be a light in the dashboard indicating to the driver that he needs to put on the seat belt, and there is this beeping sound to tell you that look, your seat belt is not plugged in. Now for the driver side still, we notice that there's a wire harness here, and this tells us that the seat belt has some electronic connection that whenever you plug in the seat belt, the vehicle recognizes that the seat belt is in for the driver. But if you look at the seat belt for the passenger, the plug-in section, you notice that there's no wire harness there, and the fact that no wire harness is there means that if the passenger does not plug in their seat belt by remembering to plug it in, the vehicle in the dashboard will not give any indication that the passenger need to plug in a seat belt. So even if the vehicle is driving whichever speed that it is driving at, there is no indication for the passenger that he needs to put on a seat belt. So it is left up to memory for the passenger to remember that they need to put on a seat belt, and it can be that the driver also reminds the passenger that he or she needs to put on the seat belt whenever they come into the vehicle. And for these modern vehicles, sometimes you would think that they would include a sensor system under the seat, and the sensor would activate the airbag here, and also would activate the seatbelt system, so that whenever the passenger sits in the passenger seat, the system will automatically detect that there's somebody there and activate the airbag, and will remind the passenger that they need to put in their seat belt. So this is a safety issue for this vehicle, where when it comes to the seat belt for the passenger, and I think for this vehicle this is something that should not be left out. It should be there, but obviously for this vehicle it is not there. So this is the review that I would like to include for this vehicle. and this is the second part of the review. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Have yourself a nice time.